पैनामा में ऐसा क्या हुआ कि द विल्सन को मैक्स पेन को ब्लेम कर रहा था? I mean, what the hell just happened there? The Wilson was telling that lots of innocent people were killed. Hey guys, this is here. The funny thing which I have noticed is that someone was driving the Wilson's car, but no one was at the steering wheel. So is it some kind of ghost riding that car? So let's get to the point. When Max Payne was being saved by the Wilson, they had a very brief conversation in a parking lot. Max Payne realized that Raul Paso wasn't a good guy. But what's the case with Panama? मतलब कि ऐसा क्या हुआ था पैनामा में? मतलब कि वो कह रहा था बहुत सारे इनोसेंट लोग मारे गए, ये वो वगैरह वगैरह. As Max Payne was drunk, he could scarcely remember his own name. So how he can possibly remember all of the events whatever happened in Panama? So there's a lot of cool party which is going on the ship, and he was actually there to protect Marcello and the daphine Bernstein. When Max Payne went to take some rest, some paramilitary groups actually attacked the whole goddamn ship. If you wanna know what's next happened, you definitely gotta check this.
I checked every other inch of the boat. I spotted Pasos and Marcello. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad.
Hey, Pasos!
At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it didn't seem quite so kosher.
What about, what's her name? Daphne.
Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Nah.
See, I didn't think Pasos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
Through here. Didn't realize you knew your way around here.
We're using that building to get across the canal.
Come on, we're gonna get her, let's get her. Hey man, they're up there.
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Fucking animals! Come on, I don't know how much time we have.
We can get across up top. what I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been a cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality. It was nice to see a friendly face in Panama.
¡Suélteme, gringo loco! Fancy seeing you here.
I needed to neutralize the bad guys first. Americans had a long and checkered history of involvement in Panama. This was my sorry chapter, for what it's worth.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck, man. This is brutal. I didn't think things would be like this.
I should have jumped in that goddamn canal myself and swum my way back to New York.
Let me ask you again, Max. What do you think you were really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told it was people who disliked Daphne Bernstein, something about an unpleasant divorce.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smuggling something, weren't you?
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcello did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcello and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise was to deliver the cash to him because there it's easier to launder.
But I thought the Broncos were rich.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
And Marcello, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcello?
Marcello was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Well, Passos is a bum ex-cop. Failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but if...
But nothing. He's probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know!
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. You want to do some good? You want to get yourself killed in a good cause? And I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
That incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives,
They did, I saw it.
but no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads, the,
Cracha, preto.
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops, the cops who shoot on sight.
The UFE.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
The Imperial Palace Hotel?
Yeah, that's what it says. People go in there, in large groups, under armed guard. But it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint, get a warrant?
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying.
Time to find out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement. I wasn't too excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band. It wasn't pretty, but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be. It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
Tá pesado pra caralho, ele tá cheio de chumbo. Ah, comeu boi. Tá morto já tempo.
I hadn't slept in days. I needed something to keep me going. The Imperial Palace Hotel was a five-star, bona fide shithole. I needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load. Maybe the service would be better upstairs.
Quê? Você não tá fazendo nada, tá fazendo tudo sozinho.
Como é que eu não tô pegando nada, rapaz? Tô trabalhando aqui, ficando de olho e tô escutando você reclamar.
Ó.
Olha o quê? Para com essa viadagem, para de reclamar, sabe?
Mete a mão no gatilho! Você vai morrer! Não vou! Me dá cobertura! Cuidado! Vamos pra cima deles! Corre! Calma!
Me ajuda! Ele tá de olho em mim, caralho!
Isso não vai ter final feliz pra você. Vai tá dando, seu cuzão! Você é corajoso, mas é um burro, meu irmão. Eu tô preso aqui! Eu preciso de uma força aqui, porra! Tá com medo, cuzão? Foi aquilo! Mais um! Vai desconto de mim! Você não ganha, não! Foi! Cuzão!
I knew this thing was bigger than me. Bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture. Like looking in the mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees. A bad caricature of a better man.
So please like, share this video and please comment what did you dislike about it. और मैं ना YouTube चैनल की ना खेती कर रहा हूँ लेकिन वो बढ़ नहीं रही है, इसलिए मुझे आप लोगों की सपोर्ट की जरूरत है, ठीक है? तो फिर आप लोग सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिएगा। और जो मैं हमेशा से कहता रहता हूँ, मैं YouTube चैनल की ना खेती करता हूँ।